Oh wow, to think it's such a beautiful world.
あの世界の美しさは我自らが保証しよう。
Yeah, I can see that. So I'm curious about. Now we can go from bottom down, or from top down. Will you tell me about the demon world, Mizir?
お、それじゃあそこを牛耳る魔王様自らが解説してあげようじゃない。
If you're so inclined. Observe world number XXXX, Demon World Asmodia. Losing its sun, the world is pitch black, its land illuminated by a dark moon. Its atmosphere is filled with miasma, whatever, with swamps of terrible poisons welling about. Yeah, it sounds about like hell. The non-humans that live there are called demons, who are creatures of impulse and fight in endless bloody wars. The leader of such a dangerous species is the strongest of them, Demon Lord Mizir Alex. Ooh, interesting. Additionally, humans live in this world too. Not many, but every few centuries a hero is born of them. That's interesting. The heroes vow to rid the world's miasma and subdue the one responsible, the demon lord.
でもさ、実はアスモディアの正気って魔王とか関係ないんだよね。あれ、もともとの世界環境だし、万が一俺を倒せたとしてもどうにもならないんだけど。
So it's like boot.
勇者一族はその辺知らないっぽいんだよね。どうするんだろうね。俺が死んでも世界が戻らなかったら。
That's the end of the report. However, this didn't come from observations of Asmodia. It was simply a report straight from the Demon Lord Mizir. This report was based on hearsay from him, and as such, we weren't able to verify whether or not his words were true. That's silly. At the very least, I understood that the demon world is a very harsh world to live in. Just then, we look at the term. Demon World Asmodia, the world where demons live, ruled by the demon king Mizir. Heroes exist there, making it a real-life fantasy RPG world setting. Well, I like some Dark Souls shit, some Bloodborne, some Demon Souls, really?
勇者一族とかいうやつら、そいつらが不憫でならねえな。
What you feeling sorry for them? It's their decision.
そう、勇者ってだけで無条件でチヤホヤされるんだし、意外とバッドエンドがお似合いかもよ。
あとレポートにもあったと思うけど、これ全部ミシェルからの話だからね。どこまでが本当なのか怪しいもんさ。
あれ、信用ないな。善意で聞き取り調査に協力してあげたっていうのに。
According to Mr. Rindo, demons were a very rare species. Really? Demon. Races that inhabit Asmodia. While often confused with devils, devils are simply a race of demons and Mizir is not one of them. They are very rare non-humans, and are hardly ever found. Interesting. Not like I care. They're all bad. The only one who had actually appeared and was cooperative and ever being studied was Mizir here. So I'm curious about the Heavenly World. Can I hear more about the Heavenly World and where Ill's from?
展開についてですか。何と表現すればいいのやら。
Observe world number XXXX. Heavenly World. Kalm. I would guess it's Kalm. The world where the dietic species known as angels and fallen angels in the human world reside. Also, according to Ill, abbreviated, of Enchante, the only being on record that has communicated with.
展開ですか。とても綺麗な世界ですよ。
Is what he had to say. Proceeding with further details or any conversation whatsoever was not possible. The world is assumed to have been created out of an energy that is impossible to be described in a physical sense. And report.
リンド、これ会話は続行不可能ともっともらしく書いてるけどよ。
単にイルとの会話を集めただけだ。
仕方ないじゃない。君たち抜きでこのぽやぽや打天使様と会話するのは難易度高いんだってば。
Are you placating blame, sweet Karu?
おや、私は問われたことをそのまま答えただけなのですが、何か情報の過不足がありましたか？ああ、平気平気。リンドウの聞き方が悪かっただけだから気にすることないよ、イル。
Still, there isn't much information at all written here.
展開はとにかく閉鎖的でね、ほとんど調査が進んでないんだよ。天使の存在
Oh, I meant to put it down.
いる以外の個体も探しようがないし。
Oh my god, I'm really fucking up.
展開はとにかく閉鎖的でね、ほとんど調査が進んでないんだよ。
Heavenly World Kalm. Another world in the heavens where Ill lived. While it is a beautiful world, it is very insular, so the details are shrouded in mystery.
天使の存在自体、魔族と並んでレア中のレアだから、いる以外の個体も探しようがないし。
Yeah, I doubt they're gonna just want to sit down and have a conversation with you. So, to be expected. I see. That's why I see. That's why when those GPM officials attacked us, they were so surprised after hearing that he was a fallen angel. Oh, by the way, I heard that Ill had become a fallen angel after breaking the laws of Kalm. A fallen angel refers to an angel that had become tainted, right? Could that reason be why we look at the terms? Fallen angel. Angels fall when they break the law. Refers to individuals whose wings have changed color. Ooh. Angel. Divine non-humans with white wings on their backs, inhabiting heavenly world Kalm. In the human world, many legends and myths tell of such beings as the envoys of God. Individuals who have not fallen are sometimes called true angels. Including falling angels, they are very rare non-humans, and none aside from ill have been found in the human world. Interesting. But y'all know, like, the biblically accurate angels that are going around. Ooh, child. What about them, Canus?
ゲームじゃねえだろうな。
Eh?
ゲームまさかね。
Could it be Otome games? Are we shitting on your taste, my love? They don't know what they're talking about. He'll tilt his head in puzzlement, not punishment, though. Just by looking at him, we can all infer the truth. So I'm curious about the Beast World Bestia. That could not be Bestia. Whatever. I'd like to hear more about the Beast World, where Ignis is from.
俺んとこなんざどうでもいいだろうが。
Boy, just answer the damn question and shut up.
では私が代わりに解説しましょう。リンド、タブレットを貸してください。
あ、てめえ、箱入り何を勝手に。
Observe world number XXXX, Beast World Bestia. An extremely cold land where a species thought to have evolved from animals, demon beasts, reside. Although the entire landscape is covered in frost, several different species live there. The number of their types exceeds in that of the fairies of Medio. Also, it is unknown why, but the frequency in which it connects to a wormhole is high. That said, residents of this world comprise a huge number of non-humans in the human world. Monsters whose base forms are animalistic and appear in human myths and legends are believed to have come from bestias. I'm saying bestia, damn it. Right as Il ends the report, Ignis takes the terminal away from him and throws it back toward Rindo. So that's what you mean by demon beasts. I always imagined it was more like the monsters that appear in manga or video games.
ありゃどっちかってと魔族だろ。見た目も大体キモいじゃねえか。一緒にするんじゃねえよ。
I'm not like those other demon beasts.
ちなみにイグニスは人型をとっていますが、動物に近しい姿の魔獣もいるそうですよ。
Demon beasts, non-humans inhabiting bestia. Many originated from animals, so there is a large variety of races. I see. Could you do that too, Ignis?
あ？まあできなくはねえけどよ。こっちの方が楽だしな。
Oops, wrong button. Could it be that Bestia is kind of like a big zoo? Beast World Bestia. A world frozen and closed off by ice. Ignis' homeland. A world where animals develop into non-humans and demon beasts roam.
おい、ことね。今なんかすっげえ失礼なこと考えなかったか。
So you're just imagining things? His wild instincts are too good. So I'm curious about Big Brother. Oh, then this is more about this world. But can I hear more about the GPM?
僕のところ構わないけど前にあらかた話しちゃった気もするな
Sweetheart, I just want to hear you talk more. You got a nice voice. Oh, well, not just about the GPM, but about how the GPM sees non-humans. Shit! Sorry, I keep hitting the wrong button. I've only heard about how the GPM officials, including you, Mr. Rindo, have this idea that non-humans are just dangerous.
それはまあ事実だからね
よし、その喧嘩勝った。表出ろや、リンド。ローストリンドにしてやっか。
No, settle down, sweetheart. No, no fighting. Please. Ignis, calm down. Comments like that are probably how false perceptions like this are spread. For some reason, Mr. Rindo led the chat in a way that I ended up following through. In any case, it's easy to see more than one side of people by living with them. The demon lord who likes coffee, the demon beast who loves to eat, the straight-laced knight, the fallen angel who loves games. Seeing them all like this, it's hard to wrap my head around the concept that non-humans are fierce and evil.
なるほどねまあここにいるメンツを見ているとそう思うのも無理ないと思うけどさ
Although it's not like I'd just forgotten his warning that these men aren't human. It's just... How exactly do people go... How do people... Oh my god. How exactly do people from the GPM define what dangerous really means?
そういうことか
After contemplating for a bit, Mr. Rindo takes control of his tablet and shows me a particular screen.
別にこれは極秘でもなんでもないから事情を知ってる君には見せちゃうけど
The non-humans we are forced to remove and observe are usually divided into groups. Type 1 non-humans, intelligent and capable of speech. Type 1 non-human, in GPM non-human classification, it refers to non-humans with intelligence and capable of dialogues by means of language. Type 2 non-humans, incapable of speech and friendly. Type 2 non-human, in GPN non-human classification, it refers to non-humans incapable of dialogue but are friendly. Type 3 non-humans, incapable of speech and hostile. Type 3 non-human, in GPM non-human classification, it refers to non-humans incapable of dialogue and are hostile. Oops. What about Ignis, who can talk and he can be an antagonist or hostile. The mission of the combat branch is to subdue and or deport Type 1 non-humans that show malicious intent and Type 3 non-humans. Huh? According to this, non-humans that are friendly aren't considered dangerous. That's how I understand it. If that's the case, then wouldn't everyone at Enchante be an exception?
表向きはねでも結局強大な力を持つ人外を
Yeah, you can.
野放しにはできないんだ
So I would guess, you know.
巧妙に悪意を隠している人外もいれば自覚なく力を振るってしまう人外だっている
True, true. He's not lying there.
そこで振るわれる力というのは大抵が人の命をたやすく奪ってしまうような凶悪なものだったりするんだ。何かがあってから、誰かが傷ついてから、誰かが死んでから、でもあまりにも脆すぎる。そうなってからじゃ遅すぎでしょ。だからさ、あいつはいいやつだなんて理由じゃ野放しにはできないのさ。誰しも感情的にはきっといい方向に考えたいんだろうけどね。
I get it. I was able to understand something new by listening to you today. Thank you, Mr. Rindo. It seems like the relationship between humans and non-humans ran deeper than I thought. Huh? Sorry I was a little curious about this, but what's a wormhole? It was mentioned when we were talking about Bestia. I don't know.
ああ、それか。なんて説明したらいいかな。言葉通りといえば言葉通りなんだけど。
空間に開いた穴でしょうか。性質としてはゲートと同じものだと考えてよいかと。ただしずっとそこにあり続けるゲートとは違い、偶発的に発生消滅します。
When you suggest to think of them as gates, you mean that they are portals to other worlds?
各世界で確認される現象だよ。突如発生し異世界同士をつなぐ。ブラックホールとか落とし穴に似てるね。
実はこっちに来てる人外の最たる理由がそのホールなんだよね。
Huh? It sounds like you're saying they get caught in them by accident.
そう。本人たちにとってみればすごい不運だと思うよ。気がつけば異世界だからね。
True. If you're just thrown into a world where the culture and species are different, those wormholes are pretty scary, huh? Ah, is this what you were referring to, Musier, when you said that there are other ways of coming to and from here besides gates?
そうそう、このホールのことだね。ただし前にも言ったけど、行き来が表現的に正しいかな。
What?
ホールは開いたとしてもすぐ閉じるから。長ければ数日持つけど、短ければ一瞬。恒常的な移動手段には使えない。それとこれも理屈はわからないけど、仮に同じ世界、同じ場所でホールが発生したとしても、つながる先は毎度ランダム。A の世界でホールに落ちて B の世界へ。そして運よく B の世界でホールを見つけても、そのホールは C の世界につながってるとかね。
Being such a mysterious phenomenon, if you did happen to fall into a wormhole, with extremely good luck, you might be able to travel world to world and come back to your own. The way he's pronouncing it, it's like it's very unlikely that, well, she does acknowledge it, saying with extremely good luck. But like, yeah, it's less likely to happen You know, if you got sucked into a wormhole, you probably fucked. That. All I can say is that it sounds terrible.
ホールの出先ばかりは己が運次第。好きでそこに居つく者もいれば、帰る術を失い嘆く者もいる。
That's not good.
本当に稀だけどよ。人間界でもホールが開くときはあるからな。ボケっとして落ちないよう気をつけろよ。
Thank you, Ignis. I appreciate it. I will not be a dummy. Wormhole. A hole in space-time that connects one world to another. Unlike how the gate allows free coming and going, wormholes appear by themselves. Excuse me. Each one different in where it connects and when it opens and closes. Those sucked in almost never return. Yikes. Is that something you can avoid by being careful?
それにしても琴音ちゃん、飲み込みが早くて驚きだよ。
Can you blame a girl? I'm trying not to die.
メディオの説明に出てたリアナンシーやレプラコーンとか質問されるかなと思ってたんだけど。
Oh, well, for those, there were books that Grandpa had left behind. I saw those and tried studying on my own. He had shit like that, but he didn't have like a recipe book for you to follow or training manual, whatever. I can see where Soan's priorities lie.
そうなのですか。
なんと、それは興味深いな。
Yeah, I found a few old books while remodeling. Yeah, I found a few old books while remodeling Grandpa's room. Excuse me. They were about legends and fantasies. I figured they might be related to you, all of you, somehow, and read them while I had time. They were for beginners, so it was easy to understand, and the illustrations were fun. They had a doggy picture and a kitty picture. Okay, I'll show you.
へえ、そうは裏でそんな本読んでたんだ。興味ないとか言ってたくせに。
ガサツな人ではあったけど、あの人はあの人なりに君らへの向き合い方を考えてたんだろうね。
Mezier smiles gleefully. Is that gleeful? Is that gleeful? Come on now. That is Ada intensified. Mezier smiles gleefully while Mr. Rendo smiles solemnly. Both of them running through their own memories of Grandpa. That perverted ass faces of how you mill through fond memories. Okay. Do you, honey? That's you. Oh wow. They're still learning Oh wow. They're still learning things about Grandpa even after he's passed away. I'll take really good care of his books. Huh? Immediately after making my declaration, my phone started ringing. After excusing myself, I looked and saw... My face froze at the name displayed.
琴音、誰からの電話だ？
I know this ain't my ain't shit boss calling me. Oh, it is. My former employer.
それって君を散々酷使したっていう例の。
Yep, that's the one. Yeah, actually, since I resigned, they call regularly. Actually, almost every day.
はあ
That's my thought. Huh? It only takes one good response to get them to stop calling you and harassing you anymore.
望まぬ相手からの連絡。それは非常に鬱陶しいでしょうね。
Like, yo, I'm with Ignis. I'm like, it's gonna take that one call at the wrong time, and I bet you I won't hear from them ever again when I pick up that phone.
それもはやストーカーの域だね。
Now that's fucked up. Yes. Yes. Mr. Rindo, they're basically stalking me. I hate it. My heart was racing at this terrible noise. This ringtone was basically screaming at me. I could ignore it, just like I had been this whole time until now. Yet, sorry, I'm going to take this, okay? Girl, you better go the fuck off, okay? You better set these motherfuckers straight. I need to do something about this already. I can't continue to be afraid of the shadow now that Enchante's open officially. With everyone watching me, my trembling finger taps the screen. Girl, get some backbone, get some motion, get some gumption going on, girl. Don't be letting these motherfuckers run you crazy. You are resigned from this company. They should not even have your phone number anymore, girl. Have you tried blocking their number? That couldn't be me. Hello, this is Awaki. Bitch, cause I don't owe you nothing anymore. I didn't respond for a moment, taken aback by the lack of greeting and the attitude. What are you talking about? I've already resigned, you know. Oh, look at her face. She's gonna cry. Are you serious? I've written my resignation letter. I quit for personal reasons. I need my boyfriend to freaking set him straight. He's not listening to me.